Hello, I am Illy. I would like to demonstrate our hospital supply chain management application. This is a web-based application, which will help to establish a link between main store pharmacy inventory and sub-store or ward unit level inventory. This application also has purchase management system, which supports purchase department to procure drugs or non-drugs for hospital pharmacy. The application contains workflows such as purchase management, distribution of inventory between main pharmacy store and sub-stores, and handling special request flow for drug and non-drug requested by doctor. One by one I will take you through the details of each module. Administrator. An administrator is responsible for user management and the maintenance of system master records. The administrator user creates users and assigns roles and access rights to the users. Let's log in by using administrator credentials. After login successfully, it will display home page. The home page is divided into two sections, and on right-hand side dashboard is displayed. On left-hand side there is navigation menu. Click on General Setup menu. There you will see sub-menus, such as Warehouse and Material. Here administrator user can do the setup of the master records, that will be accessible by any users throughout the application, as per the access rights. In admin menu, administrator user can do the setup starts from user creations, to defining roles and assigning access rights to the created users. Supervisor. The supervisor user can perform the following tasks. Prepare purchase inquiry against all requests received from the pharmacy store. Enter supplier quotation details. Enter purchase invoice. Create return note against supplier. All the entries created by the supervisor user are routed to the approving authority for approval or verification. The authority could be the purchase manager. Let's log in by using supervisor credentials. After login successfully, it will display home page. The home page is divided into two sections. On right-hand side dashboard is displayed, and on left-hand side there is navigation menu. Click on Purchase Management menu. As per access rights given to this user, it will display the sub-menus. That is Purchase Inquiry, Supplier Quotation, Return to Supplier, and Purchase Invoice. Now let's start by checking pending requests that are placed in the main pharmacy store. Click on Pending Request icon from the dashboard section. It displays listing of all the requests along with their status. The requests against which user has already created the purchase inquiry shows a closed status. So let's click on Open State Request. It will show the requested item details. Then click on Generate Inquiry button. It will open the purchase inquiry screen, where user can enter the necessary data such as expected date, supplier name, and storage location details, where delivery will be received. The item detail will automatically come from the request. Now click on Save button. Purchase inquiry number gets automatically generated. The logged-in user also has rights to enter the supplier quotation details by selecting Purchase Inquiry Number. Click on Purchase Invoice menu. It will display listing page. For creating new purchase invoice, click on Add button. It will open a new pop-up window. Select GRN number. It will display the received goods details. Enter supplier invoice number. And then enter supplier invoice date. After entering all necessary data, click on Save button. Purchase invoice number gets automatically generated. Purchase Manager. Purchase Manager approves or verifies the following transactions created by the supervisor: purchase inquiries, supplier quotation, return notes, purchase invoices. The Purchase Manager can also generate purchase orders based on any of the following: quotation from supplier, internal request prepared by the supervisor. Let's log in by using Purchase Manager credentials. After login successfully, it will display home page. Click on Purchase Management menu. As per access rights given to this user, it will display the sub-menus. That is Purchase Inquiry, Supplier Quotation, Goods Received Note, Return to Supplier, and Purchase Invoice. Click on Purchase Order menu to generate the purchase order against internal purchase inquiry requested by Main Store Pharmacy. It will display listing page. For creating new purchase order, click on Add button. It will open a new pop-up window. Then select Reference as internal. It displays all the inquiries prepared under internal request. Now select inquiry number. It displays item information such as ordered quantity and rate of that item. If any taxes is applicable for this purchase order, then click on Tax button and select applicable tax from the list shown. Click on Save button. Purchase order number gets automatically generated. Now let's check and approve the pending purchase invoice by clicking on Purchase Invoice menu. On listing page, all the pending for approval and approved transactions are displayed. Now click on Pending Purchase Invoice to verify and approve. It will display the details of purchase invoice, hereby verifying the details. Purchase Manager can approve the transaction. Storekeeper or Inventory Manager. Storekeeper or Inventory Manager performs the following tasks using the system: receives the goods and creates entries, send the details of goods received to the pharmacist for verification and approval. Let's log in by using Storekeeper credentials. After login successfully, it will display home page. Click on Purchase Management menu. As per access rights given to this user, it will display the sub-menus. That is Goods Received Note. Click on Goods Received Note menu. It will display listing page. For creating Goods Received Note entry, click on Add button. It will open a new pop-up window. Select Purchase Order number. It will display the received goods details by entering all necessary data such as batch number, batch expiry date, received quantity, delivery note number and delivery note date. Then click on Save button. Goods Received Note number gets automatically generated. Pharmacist. The pharmacist can view the inventory in the pharmacy store, as well as in each ward store. The pharmacist entertains two types of requests. First is normal request from the nurse, and second is the special request from the doctor, depending on the availability of stock. the pharmacist can issue quantity to the ward store or raise a purchase order to obtain the requested item. Let's log in by using pharmacist's credentials. After login successfully, it will display home page. The home page is divided into two sections. On right-hand side, dashboard is displayed, and on left-hand side there is navigation menu. Click on General Setup menu. As per access rights given to this user, it will display the sub-menus. That is material and its sub-menu item. Then click on Admin menu. It will display the sub-menus. That is store location and item storage location. Click on store location. It displays the listing page of storage location interface. This interface is useful to create the multiple store locations in a hospital. New location can be created by click on Add button. Let's click on existing record to edit the details. It opens a new pop window in edit mode. Here user can do amendments as per user's requirement, and then click on Save button to capture the entered data. Then click on Item Storage Location. This interface can be used to assign the quantities such as minimum order, minimum storage, maximum storage and buffer level. By selecting the storage location from the storage location drop-down, system will display the assigned items details. Then check on checkbox of any displayed drug, and then enter or amend the quantity of the desired field. Let's click on Browse Inventory icon. It displays the inventory details of the main pharmacy store. Here user has multiple options to view the available stock of the items. Default system displays available quantity of all the items assigned to the main pharmacy store. If user wants to view only the below buffer level items from the inventory, then check on Below Buffer Level checkbox. It displays only those items which are below the buffer level. Another option is by scanning on the item code with the help of barcode reader. System will display the information of the scanned items on the listing page. Let's see example. Here scan any item by barcode reader. It displays the scanned items information on the screen. And if user want to send a request to purchase department for procurement of these items, then enter the requested quantity and click on Confirm button to save the request. Now click on the pending request icon to view the pending requests sent to purchase department for procurement. It will display the list of created requests. And if we click on any particular request, it will display the item details of selected request. To view the request sent by sub-store location or doctor, then click on Pharma Dispense icon. It will open a new pop-up window. This screen is divided into two tabs. First is Normal Request and the second is Special Request. On click of Normal Request tab, it will display the list of requests sent by nurses with status as open or partially issued. Click on any particular request against which items are to be issued. The requested items details are displayed in new window. On click of Issue Quantity box, system will open a new pop-up, and by default it displays the list of available batches, expiry date and available quantity. If user has barcode reader, and if user scanned on the batch code the item, then it will automatically display on the issue details list along with available quantity. Here by entering the issue quantity, click on Save button to issue the quantity from the scanned batch. Let's move to Special Request tab. It will display the list of requests sent by doctors. Click on any particular special request against which items are to be issued. The requested item detail is displayed in new pop-up window. On click of Issue Quantity box, system will open a new pop-up, and by default it displays the list of available batches, expiry date and available quantity. If user has barcode reader, and if user scanned on the batch code the item, Then it will automatically display on the issue details list along with available quantity. Here, by entering the issue quantity, click on Save button to issue the quantity from the scan batch. Then click on Report menu. Here it is showing two sub-menus, that is near expiration items and fast-moving items. Let's view the near expiration item report. Enter the date range. Click on Search button. It displays the record based on the entered criteria. Then click on Print button. It will display the report in PDF format. Then click on Fast Moving Items Report menu to view the report. Enter the date range. Click on Search button. It displays the record based on the entered criteria. Then click on Print button. It will display the report in PDF format. Nurse. The nurse or the doctor dispense drug or non-drug item, which impacts the inventory. The nurse can dispense and prepare requisition for drug or non-drug item. Let's log in as a nurse user. It displays the dashboard. Here, nurse user has rights to check the inventory of assigned store location. Also, this use can view the pending request created by own. In pending list, partially issued request is highlighted in yellow color. Now click on Browse Inventory icon. Default, it will display a list of all the items assigned to the sub-store or ward level inventory. If user wants to see only below buffer level items, then click on Buffer Level checkbox. It will display only below buffer level items of the logged in user's store. Another option is by scanning on the item code with the help of barcode reader. System will display the information of the scanned items on the listing page. Let's see example. Here, scan any item by barcode reader. It displays the scanned items information on the screen. And if user wants to send a request to parent store, then by entering the requested quantity, click on Confirm button to save the request. Click on Pending Request icon to view the created request. Doctor. A doctor can requisition drug, non-drug, or a special drug item if the item is unavailable within the ward or store. A special request can be generated to the pharmacy. Let's log in as a doctor user. It will display the dashboard. Doctor has permission to generate the request for special drug, non-drug. If the desired drug or non-drug is not available in the doctor's assigned store or in the main store, then doctor will generate a special request and directly send to the main pharmacy store. Click on Special Request icon. It will display the list of all the requests created by logged in user. For generating special request for drugs, select drug option and then click on Drug Ban box. It opens a new pop-up window. Here, a user has two options to search and create a request, that is either by selecting drug's brand name or by selecting drug's generic name. After entering all mandatory details, click on Save button to generate and send the special request.